So I've been building something quietly for the past seven, yeah, 6, 7 months now. And the farther and farther, look, I'm not even a year into this. And the farther and farther I get into it, the more I realize how important this is right now, bro. Man, look, everything is so bad right now, bro. And the one thing that you would think would bring everybody together, the one thing that you would think would give everybody hope again, right? Give everybody laughter, enjoyment, freedom again is trash. It's absolutely garbage. And that's entertainment, bro. That's art. That's art and entertainment. Whenever you can go back as far as you want to into history, bro. Whenever people are at their wits end with anything, they have that one escape, right? They have that one little bit of freedom that they can go to, right? That they can rely on. And I'd say over the past maybe 50, maybe half century to, maybe quarter of a century, or 75 years, 50 years to 75 years, bro. People have been able to escape the real world through art, through entertainment. People have been able to enjoy things that don't require you to pick a side, or if they require you to pick a side, like for instance, if you're a Star Wars fan, right? For all my Star Wars fans out there, I feel your pain right now. But if you're a Star Wars fan, you pick the light or the dark side, right? But you didn't have to worry about no ideologies of the real world being just siphoned, just pushed into the narrative of what Star Wars is. Light, dark, good and evil. Bad and wrong, good and wrong, good and bad. It's just I've seen how important this is, bro. We really need we need new creatives. We need new people on the scene, bro. We need brand new minds. We need new films. We need new content creators. We need new video games, new stories, new novels, new books, new comic. I mean, we need new stuff, bro, because the industry is falling, bro. It seems like every single industry that had like a top, like a top you want to go to. I'd say maybe other than like sports to an extent, because we see how the NBA is, man. But to an extent, when it comes to entertainment, every single top in entertainment right now is garbage. It's absolutely trash, bro. It really is. And because I'm still editing a lot of the stuff, a lot of the moments from my first ever film that I did in December of 2025. And I'm just realizing how needed that was. You know what I'm saying? Like I needed stuff like this is needed. We need the groundedness of the entertainment and of art. Now, art has always been what has pushed society forward. Art has always been what people have latched on to when the real world was just too much, right? But see, nowadays, our art, our entertainment is short form content. Not all short form content is bad, but at the end of the day, 12 to 15-second videos aren't going to do it, and I'm not sitting here saying that TikTok or YouTube shorts or Instagram reels or Facebook or Meta has any type of short form, type of content, but I'm not saying none of that is bad. But I mean, people have latched on to that so much to where it's just like that's what our society is now. Our society is TikTok trends and what's happening on YouTube shorts. What the hell is that? Creating forever means to me that you need to create something that outlasts you. right? You need to create something that can live on, that can breathe for itself, that can maintain itself, right? I'm not saying you need to be the best creator ever. I'm not saying you need to be the best artist, the best rapper, singer, illustrator. I'm not saying none of that, but I'm saying that you need to create something that is meant more for just a moment. Everything is meant for a moment now. Everything needs, and for some reason people think that you need to have a moment. You need to go viral for a moment. You need to have some type of crazy ass viral sensation for the month, right? Oh yeah, I rule December, bro. I rule December, man. You're irrelevant as hell right now. It's about February. Yeah, you had a little pop in TikTok in December of 2025. Where is that at now, bro? Man. See, it's so crazy how all of these little things that just stacked up over time have just completely ruined the whole entertainment. Well, I don't want to say ruined because everything isn't bad, right? But it's just like a huge stain on the entertainment industry, bro. And I really don't enjoy that, you know? So me looking at how we literally took an idea, right? My idea that I came up with in like a couple of hours in my bedroom, me and my small but passionate team. Shout out to everybody who helped me with that, bro. Me and my small but passionate team built a piece of art that can last forever, right? I mean, it's not gonna go viral. It's not gonna get hundreds of thousands of views. It might not ever get to 1,000 views, but it's something that can last. It's something that wasn't meant for just January. It's something that wasn't meant for just February. It's something that wasn't just meant for a little moment on TikTok, or it wasn't just meant for a specific, you know what I mean, for a specific little moment in history. We created something that can live on when we're gone, bro. When we kick dust, that shit is gonna still be on. Well, you know, if we still here. God forbid anything happen. But I mean, if we're still here, if humans are still here, once I leave this earth, that piece of content is going to be able to live on, and it's not going to be irrelevant. It's not going to go anywhere. Structurally, narratively, it's not going to go nowhere, because we made it because we care, bro. We cared about the art. We cared about the craft. So many people don't care about the craft no more, bro. And when you have the people who make the decisions not giving a fuck, when you have people that make the decisions on what we see, when they stop caring, it's fried. It's fried, bro. It's fried. And see, that's what I hate about everything now. That's what I hate about everything when it comes to art and entertainment. You have these higher up, you have the people who literally make the decisions on everything, not caring about nothing but this right here. They don't give a damn about this is my cologne. You always got to stay packed. But all they care about is this shit right here, bro. That's all they care about. A little bit of my money flew out. That's all right though. That's all they care about. They don't give a damn about nothing else. All they want to do is just fill up. They just want to fill this shit up right here. They want to fill this shit up right here and then go home to their yacht. Go home to their acres upon acres that they have, bro. It was never about the fucking craft. It was never about them wanting to give us great stories. It never was. It never was. When it comes to music, when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to sports, I mean, hell, just think about that shit, bro. I don't want to come on. My fault, y'all. I got a hair in my mouth. I went a little hard. I went a little crazy. I just get passionate about this. But yeah, I think I got it. I didn't want to come on here getting preachy or, you know, getting motivational, acting like I'm some type of motivational guru, because I'm not. The hell with all that. You know, I'm just here doing what I know I need to be doing. Excuse me. This is what I know my job is. This is what I like doing. A lot of people don't know about it right now, but I want to take this as far as it can go. You know, I don't want to be some type of hero, some type of prophet or savior of the entertainment industry. I'm just doing what I know this industry needs. I'm doing what I know good art needs, right? We need more people like that. Anybody who is looking at this right now, I want you to please, if you're somebody that cares about craft, that cares about structure, that cares about stuff, that cares about things that you know need time, please, please, please start creating, bro. Don't worry about the short form content. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that short form content is bad, right? Not all short form content is bad. Not all TikTok isn't just here just to destroy the earth. TikTok can be a viable source to get your stuff out there if you use it right, bro. You know, it doesn't have to be something that's negative. It doesn't have to be something that's bad. You see what I'm saying? Please, if you want to create things, if you want to, am I over too far? This person, I don't know if y'all been seeing this person. He been trying to pull into this spot. I don't know if I'm over too far or not. Oh no, I'm good. I ain't even over the line for real. But yeah, man. Yeah, if you want to create something right now, please, 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 please just sit down and start writing. Start drawing. Start animating. Just start talking, you know, whatever you want to do, whatever it is, do that. Do it, please, because we need more people like you, bro. We need more people out here who care about the craft, who care about what you're putting out there to people, who care about the process, right? Who's not just the outcome. It can be 0 people. You could have taken, look, it took me 6 months to make my first film. You know how many people watched it within the first week? I don't know, but I know it was less than 50. I think it's less than 20 right now. I don't know. I haven't been checking the stats because at this point where I'm at right now, that doesn't matter. None of the stats matter, bro. None of it matters. You need to create what you know you need to create. F the stats, F the views, F the likes, F the shares, right? Especially starting out. You know the universe needs something. Put that shit out there, bro. We need to create forever, man. We need to create forever. And the time is right now.